All right, we're going to take a look at drawing number 21. 21 is this drawing right here, and it's like 20. It has the 45-degree angle from the top down. So you're going to use a protractor. So I'm going to zoom in just a little bit and talk through some of the dimensions. So that this one has a width of 3/4 from left all the way to the right side, has a dimension of 4 inches. And again, this flat part over here is 3/4 of an inch. The two angles coming down from the top down on each side are 45 degrees. And the overall height is 2.5 inches. So I'm going to flip between this drawing and SketchUp. So I'm going to come over here to SketchUp. And the first thing I'm going to do is create the shape with the rectangle tool. I'm going to click, I'm going to drag, and I'm going to type in the dimension. So I'm going to do a width of 4 inches, 4 quotation, comma. Then the depth is 1.5 or 1.5 inches. So I'm going to say return. I'm going to go ahead and zoom to extents just to get a little bit better view. I'm going to push pull this thing up 2.5 inches. Okay, and again zoom out a little bit. So you can see now I have the basic shape. All you have to do is add this little V notch in. But it's got to be in the right place. It's got to be 3/4 of an inch from the left side and 3/4 of an inch from the right side, and it's got to be a 45-degree angle. So I'm going to come back over here. I got to find out where this intersects that top line, and same thing over here. So I'm going to use my tape measure tool, and you can either do this on the front and come over 3/4. So I'm going to put it in decimal form, 0.75 inches. You can put it in a fraction format if you want. You can say 3 divided by 4, quotation. Let me type that again. I'm looking down here in the right hand corner to make sure what I'm typing is correct. So it's 3/4 of an inch. Now I'm going to go ahead and find my protractor tool. It's right here. I'm going to make sure that's the green. If it's not, see how it's going to the blue, all you have to do is change your orbit, bring the horizon down a little bit, and then it should stick on the green. Click, come across, anywhere you want, and then go down 45 degrees. I typed it in. Again, I click one time to place it, I drag across, click again a second time, but just once, then drag down 45 and press return. Okay, so I need to get rid of this, but if I select the push-pull, you see how the whole face is selected. It's because I need to divide the face with the line tool. So I'm going to use the line and come up. Oh, if you look real closely, you'll just notice I just got off. So I'm going to undo that last line and redo it. Should say intersection. It is. Click, push-pull. And there's my shape. Of course, again, just like 20, I don't know if it's right until I put in measurements. I'm going to delete all the guides, select my dimension tool, on this one I had to click on the corner, then go across, and it's not wanting to go up, so I'm going to, again, just orbit down a little bit. Select that dimension tool one more time. And there it is. Now I can't put in the dimension tool. I could put in this one. Excuse me, I can't put in the angular dimension. I could leave a little note in here saying 45 degrees. I could just do a little notation like that, something to that effect. I could also put those in there. So anyway, this is DR 21. So make sure you save it, make sure you name it accordingly.